Yo, what you lot saying? It's your boy here, and welcome to the first ever JABA Awards for the MotoGP. This is very historical, to be honest. This is the first time I'm actually doing this because, you know, I really wanted to do an awards for MotoGP, to be honest, because I've been watching it for a very, very long time. You know, I know the sport quite well, and like I said, I just really wanted to do one, so here it is, guys. And yeah, I did post a survey a couple of weeks prior to this, and yeah, I got a lot of like people sort of answering them, and yeah, so I'm gonna be announcing the winners. So here we go. Let's do it. Roll the intro. So our first award is the Best Overtake Award. Now this is the award for an overtake that during this season of MotoGP that has sort of put us on the edge of our seats and really sort of, I don't know, sort of captivated us in a very insane way, I'd say, to be honest. So yeah, here are the nominations. And the winner of the 2016 Best Overtake Award goes to... Yeah, that is right. It is the overtake from Rossi, Ineoni and Petrucci. It was a very, very good move. It was in Catalan, by the way. Very good move. It was a 3-wide manoeuvre going into it. Rossi on the inside, I think Ineoni on the middle, and then Petrucci on the outside, of course. A very bold move, and yeah, as a result, is the reason why it is our 2016 Best Overtake Award. Our next award, it is the craziest moment of 2016 award. Now this is the award that has made us sort of very shocked and very surprised, and makes us feel, I don't know, makes us feel kind of captivated as a result. So yeah, here are the nominations. Yep, that is right, it's the acid rain showers. Now, this was really crazy, to be honest. You know, the whole Aston race was crazy, and it was all down to the rain conditions. You know, the whole field getting mixed up from top to bottom. You know, we had guys like Yoni Hernandez getting up there in the front. You know, we had Scott Redding, the 2 Ducatis. We had so many guys that we wouldn't expect climbing their way up the field and battling it with the sharp end, of course. And yeah, it was crazy, and as a result I brought out the red flag because of it. And yeah, and then afterwards there was even more craziness, you know, with Jack Miller in the end winning the race, which was crazy to believe, to be honest. And as a result, it is the reason why the Aston Rain Showers is our 2016 craziest moment of the year award. Our next award is the Funniest Moment of the Year award. Now this is the award that has made us laugh out loud quite a lot, and yeah, here are the nominations. Funniest moment of 2016 goes to... Yes, that is right, it's the MotoGP mopeds. Now this was quite funny, the MotoGP actually did a video of this, which was quite hilarious, to be honest, seeing all of these, you know, top level MotoGP riders on these like, little mini mopeds barreling it around like a little circle, whatever, which was so funny in itself. So yeah, it was hilarious. It made me laugh out loud quite a lot, and as a result, it's the winner of the Funniest Moment award. Our next award is the Youngster of the Year award. Now this is the award for a rider in the MotoGP category who has impressed us the most and has shown that he can mix it up with the top veterans of MotoGP and not be afraid at all of putting a wheel in or whatever. And yeah, here are the nominations.
Oh, you make me wanna talk back to you. Say it like that. If I hate you, then find someone new. Baby, but you know I never will. No, so I choke you down just like a pill.
And the winner of the 2016 Youngster of the Year award goes to... Yeah, that is right, it is Scott Redding. Scott has had an amazing year, one of the best ever. He's proved to us why he deserves to be up there and maybe in a factory seat, hopefully. We'll have to wait and see. He's had amazing races. Brno and Assen springs to mind, to be honest. The way that he was able to mix it up with the likes of Rossi and Dovizioso and all those kind of people, riders, of course. So yeah, he's shown to us why he will be one day champion one day, and as a result is the reason why he is the winner of the 2016 Youngster of the Year award. Our next award goes for the Best Moto2/Moto3 Rider of 2016. Now this is for riders in Moto2 and Moto3 that have impressed us the most. The one that has really showed us that he will be a MotoGP champion in the future and possibly be a MotoGP legend, or the next like Valentino Rossi or whatever. So yeah, here are the nominations. best Moto2/Moto3 rider of the year goes to... Yep, that is right, it's Johann Zarco. Man, oh man, has this kid impressed me the most. I mean, he has had an impressive run in Moto2 this year. You know, he's won so many races, he's won this championship, he's ran away with it, he's been the class act of Moto2, to be honest, and it's clearly showcased to us why he will be the next legend. Of course, you know, he rides really, really well, he overtakes like a champion, you know, he just does so many things that nobody else can ever do, to be honest, and as a result, he is the reason why he is our 2016 Moto2/Moto3 Rider of the Year. Our next award, it is the Most Heartwarming Award of 2016. Now this is the award that has made us quite emotional and hit us quite in that sort of area, and yeah, here are the nominations. Most Heartwarming Moments award goes to... Yep, that is right, it is Cal Crutchlow's maiden win in MotoGP at Brno. It was a fantastic race, and it was even more heartwarming when after the race, when in Parc Fermé he was contacting his wife, you know, who had his son or daughter, whatever, at home, and it was very, very heartwarming, you know, especially, like I said, with the kid as well that he had a couple of weeks ago. It was, oh goodness, it was so emotionally hard hitting, to be honest, you know, and is one of the reasons why I tune into MotoGP every time, you know, to see those kind of moments, to see the happiness, the joy, the emotions of wins and championships and all those kind of stuff, you know. And yeah, as a result, is the reason why Cal Crutchlow's maiden win at Brno wins the Most Heartwarming Moment of the Year award. Right, so our next award, it is the Most Heartbreaking award. So this is the opposite to heartwarming. This is one for the moment that has kind of really made us, I don't know, made us heartbreak pretty much. Hence the name of it pretty much. So here are the nominations. Yes, that is the Rossi breakdown that happens at Mugello. It was so heartbreaking, to be honest, because he'd run so well. He was up there in like 4th, 3rd, whatever, and with about 10 or so laps to go, in his home track at Mugello, his engine let go. His engine lets go, and as a result, he retires from the race. It was so heartbreaking, especially for the 100 or so fans who had flocked to see Rossi do so well in the race. You know, to see their hero fall from the ashes in such a devastating way in Mugello was quite heartbreaking, and as a result is why it is our 2016 Most Heartbreaking Moment of the Year award. Our next award, it is the Rotten Egg Award. Now that's right, lads, it is the worst rider of 2016. The rider who has sort of done the worst, pretty much. Has not impressed us, has disappointed us quite a lot. So, without further ado, here are the nominations. And the winner for the Rotten Egg Award goes to... That is right, it is Andre Ione. Throughout this whole season actually, he's had a horrible one. He's crashed into his teammate at Argentina, he's crashed out multiple times on his own, and as a result he had an accident again, but this time he was sidelined by another rider throughout the majority of the season. So he hadn't had a good season at all. Yes, he's had some good ones, or the win, I think in Austria I believe it was, but still he hasn't impressed me at all, and as a result it's the reason why he gets the Rotten Egg Award. Right guys, so our next award goes for the most surprising moment of 2016 award. Now this is the award that has surprised us the most, so pretty much has made us go WTF pretty much. And here are the nominations. Surprising moment of 2016 goes to... Yep, that is right, it's Marquez losing out to Jorge Lorenzo by merely like hundreds of a second pretty much at Mugello. It was very, very disappointing, particularly for me as a Marquez fan. You know, Marquez, who had closed the gap down to Lorenzo, had that one opportunity on that last lap to pass Lorenzo and take the lead of the race, which he did, but unfortunately on that last bit, Jorge just got that great drive and managed to pull up and pass Marquez in the last moment of the line, of 15 meters of the race, to take the win of Marquez. It was actually, I think it was like 200 of a second, which was so damn disappointing for me personally. And really goes to show the nature of racing pretty much, you know. The speech that brings to mind easily is it don't matter how much, it don't matter if you win by an inch or a mile, winning's winning, and Jorge did just that. So yeah, big congrats to him, but disappointment for me towards Marquez for losing it out in that way, to be honest. And as a result is the reason why it is our 2016 most surprising of the year award. Our next award goes to the most controversial award. Now this is the award that has sparked the most controversy during this year's MotoGP season. So it's stuff like maybe an injury, maybe financial troubles, or even cheating, whatever. So yeah, here are the nominations. Yep, that is correct. It is Ineone's bad troubles throughout this entire season, whether it be the crash with his teammate in Argentina, to multiple incidents which would then sideline him from the season, as he would be injured from an accident, of course, in Misano. So yeah, there was a lot of problems, you know, with Ineone, you know, particularly with him crashing quite a lot. He was pretty much the Marquez of 2015, you know, him crashing a lot and not scoring the big points that he should be, and not becoming, you know, the guy that we expect him to be, which is unfortunate, to be honest, especially a guy who has a lot of potential and as a result has failed that by sort of crashing into his teammate and also crashing out multiple times. So yeah, as a result, Ineone's bad troubles throughout this entire season gets the award for the most controversial moment. Our next award is for the best crash, or sort of the Crash of the Year award. Now this is the award that has got us quite worried and quite frightened in the safety and sort of the well-being of the rider as he's crashing very heavily into the gravel, into the tyre barriers, whatever. Yeah, here are the nominations. And the winner for the Best Crash of 2016 award goes to... Yep, that is right guys, it is Marquez and Dovizioso both crashing out at France. Now this was a very, it was quite hilarious because, not from that kind of way, but like the way it was orchestrated, the way that both riders went down pretty much all at the same time, sort of like a synchronised crash pretty much between Marquez and Dovizioso going into the hairpin at Le Mans, of course. Both riders were okay, they got out of it alright, but still it was a very heavy impact indeed, but thankfully, like I said, both riders were able to get out and able to continue on. So yeah, that was good to hear, and as a result is the reason why it is our 2016 Best Crash of the Year. Right guys, so our next award, it is the Best Ride of 2016 award. Now this goes to a rider who has done an impressive job during the race, of course, you know, like during one particular race, whether it be coming back from the field or dominating a race or whatever. So yeah, here are the nominations, which are...
Your eyes smile, oh how I wish that you could be here now in this life. We are together and I still hope that you'll be mine forever. Even though you're far away, I still know we need to be. We are together.
Best Ride of 2016 goes to... Yep, that is right, it is Cal Crutchlow's amazing ride at Brno that won him the race, his maiden win of course, and the first win for a Brit in 30 odd years, which is quite amazing and astonishing, to be honest, you know, and makes me proud to be a Brit, to be honest, and because, you know, the fact that we finally have a Brit now who is winning races and, you know, making us Brits, you know, proud and making this great nation thrive to be what it is, which is great. And even so, the race, you know, it was a good race. Cal got, you know, he got a good start. The tyre strategy paid off for him so well, and he was able to charge his way through the field, and as a result go on to take the lead and pretty much dominate from then on to win the race, you know. And I'm happy, I'm really happy for Cal Crutchlow, because throughout the last few years he's had to play second fiddle on a number of occasions and had to sort of, you know, face all of the adversity throughout his career, but finally this year he's able to pass that and finally get his maiden win, which is overall so heartwarming, you know, especially as as at the time he had his kid a few weeks ago. So even that, you know, makes it even more heartwarming and makes me so proud for him, to be honest, you know, the fact that he's gone through it and finally won a race, of course. So yeah, and as a result is the reason why it is our 2016 Best Ride of 2016 award. Right guys, so our next award goes for the Best Battle of 2016 award. Now this is an award for a certain battle that has enthralled us in a very intense and very stressful way, to be honest, you know, put us on the edge of our seats pretty much. So here are the nominations, which are Best Battle of 2016 award goes to... Yep, that is right guys, it is Marquez and Lorenzo battling it out at Mugello in the last few laps of the race. Now this was very, very intense indeed. Both of them, two icons of the sport now pretty much this season, trading it out, battling it out for the win of the race, for the lead of the race and the win, of course. And both of them showing no mercy whatsoever. They were going at it like crazy. They were like dogs pretty much. One trading blows, another trading blows. It was insanely good to watch, and as a result it finished with Lorenzo winning it out over Marquez with that great drag race down to the line at the start-finish straight. Unfortunate for Marquez because he lost out by a couple of hundreds to Jorge Lorenzo, who, like I said, got that great drive and managed to pull up and pull ahead of the Spaniard to win the race, of course. So yeah, as a result, it is the winner pretty much of the 2016 Best Battle of the Year award. So our next award, it is the Best Race of the Year award. Now this is the award which is pretty self-explanatory, to be honest. It is an award for a race that has pretty much enthralled us throughout the whole entire period, kept us on our toes, on the edge of our seats, made us so intrigued and fascinated to watch. And here are the nominations. And the winner for the Best Race 2016 award goes to... Yep, that is right guys, it is the Dutch TT. Now this was a very intriguing race. I very much enjoyed it. It was captivating, it was fascinating, it was intriguing right from the get-go, with the heavy rain coming down and a load of riders going down, including Yoni Hernandez, who had just taken the lead from Andrea Dovizioso, I believe, and yeah, he crashed out, and then so many others crashed out, and then the red flags came out, and then we went back racing with about 12 to go, and there was even more carnage, chaos. We had Valentino crashing out with about 4 to go, and then now all of a sudden Jack Miller went on, took the lead of the race and went on to win the race. You know, it was very, very insane, to be honest, especially from a rider and from a bike that had no chance of winning a race. Even in, like, we didn't, all of us didn't believe that that bike and that rider would win a race. I mean, maybe with Jack, you know, maybe he was in a better bike, yeah, for sure, but with that bike, no way. I didn't think so, to be honest, because that was kind of like a manor sort of bike, that bike. So yeah, him to come through in the end and win that race in such dominating fashion as that was very, very surprising and very crazy to believe, to be honest. And as a result, this whole race, the Dutch TT, as a result, is our 2016 race of the year. Our next award goes for the Best Constructor of the Year award. Now this is the constructor that's pretty much... Now this next award, it is the Best Constructor of the Year award. Now this is the award that is quite self-explanatory, to be honest. It's an award for a constructor who has done supremely well this year. He's dominated and has shown that they're the best team out there on the grid this year. And here are the nominations. And the winner of the Best Constructor of the Year award goes to... Yep, that is correct, guys. That is Repsol Honda. They've had one hell of a season, courtesy of Marc Marquez. A little bit of Danny Pedrosa with that win at Misano, but mostly Marc Marquez. I mean, dude, him and that Honda get on so well, it's ridiculous. All the other riders have been cursing the Honda chassis and engine and all that kind of stuff. But no, not Marc Marquez. He's been reveling it, so much so that he's went on to win this year's World Championship, which, unbelievable. I mean, congrats, hats off to, you know, he's had one hell of a season. He's ridden like a champion, and with that bike as well, they've both been a match made in heaven. Like, it's quite rare to see something like that actually happen in racing, to be honest. I mean, right now it's happening with the likes of Mercedes and Hamilton. The fact that both of those are working so well, especially in the last 2 years, 2014 and 2015. The fact that Hamilton and Mercedes are able to, you know, have that match made in heaven and sort of, you know, be able to win so much races and sort of dominate pretty much, you know. And same can be said with this as well with Marc Marquez and Honda. Just get on so well, and as a result, you know, he's able to deliver the goods. And I don't know how he does it, but he does it, and he does it really, really well. But not only that, but just Honda alone has had a great year, you know, with Cal Crutchlow winning in Brno and Phillip Island, and then I think another one somewhere else. and then as well with Danny Pedrosa winning out at Misano, and then as well too with Jack Miller winning it at as Aston as well. So Honda have had an amazing year as a Shishashi and an engine maker as well, and hats off to them, you know, particularly Repsol Honda of course. And as a result, Repsol Honda and the whole Honda group is our 2016 Best Constructor of the Year. Right guys, our final award, this is the big one. It is the 2016 Best Rider of the Year award. Now this is the big one, one that you've all been waiting for. Who is the JABA Awards Best Rider of the Year from MotoGP this year? Let's find out. Here are the nominations. The winner of the 2016 Best Rider of the Year award goes to... Yeah, that is right guys, it is Marc Marquez. Boy oh boy, what a season he's had. I mean, he has ridden supremely well. He's been the class act of the season. Like I said, he's done what nobody else could do. Take a really bad Repsol Honda bike and take it to a world championship, which is just outstanding, you know. I'm just speechless by that, to be honest, you know. I've never seen anyone in the history of racing do something like that, you know, to be honest, to take a bike which is so bad and so hard to ride and to make it work and make it win a championship. That is just unreal, and credit to him as well. You know, he's had a great season. He's used his head more. I mean, in the last couple of years, I mean, he's not used his head and he's crashed out as a result. But this year, he's learned from that and actually used his head and taken, you know, points and taken, you know, results that in the past he would have just gone for the next one, of course, and as a result, he would have crashed out as a result. So, as a result, yeah, he's learned a lot. He's matured really well this year, and as a result, it's given him another world championship. So fair play to him. So yeah, and as a result, he is the 2016 MotoGP Rider of the Year. Congrats to him. He's done it. Yeah, congrats. And that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry about the under enthusiasm of this award ceremony. My parents are asleep at the moment, so literally I have to keep it down right now. So I hope you guys understand that, but nonetheless, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then be sure to hit the like button down below, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Your boy, take it easy, I'm out. Peace.